think it's fair to compare blogs to news media in terms of the effects they have on audiences. Most blogs offer specific information and knowledge to a specific group of people, so for those people, the effect is greater. I think the news does a better job of offering information and knowledge about things happening now. This information is more general and not as detailed as most blogs. Blogs tend to offer a more in-depth look at things because time and space is not an issue. If I hear something on the news or read something by a news organization, either online or in print, and I want to know more about that thing because I didn't fully understand it, I'll go look it up online. And a lot of times the website I choose to look up that topic happens to be a blog. As far as advertising on blogs goes, I think that everyone has a right to get paid for the content they put out into the world. If readers don't have to pay to subscribe to a blog, it makes sense that the blogger would have to get money some other way. If a blog becomes so popular that it requires attention several times a day, it becomes like a job. I mean, for some bloggers, their website is actually their job, so they have to get paid for doing that. I think the best approach to advertising on blogs is to make sure the ads have some sort of relevance to the blog. If a blogger constantly talks about a clothing company, I think I don't see the harm in that company having an ad on the blog. That actually makes sense to me. I don't see myself as someone who would stop reading a blog just because of advertisements. I think that blogs can still be personal and unique even with advertisements, especially if, as I mentioned before, those ads have something to do with the writing on the blog. I think that blogging is an adaptation of old media forms, meaning print media, to fit the technology of the time. I wouldn't necessarily say blogs are superimposing old media forms. They are simply evidence of the culture we live in where people lead lives online. There are numerous mediums out there through which I receive information and news. It just depends what I'm looking for. Copeland said in a blog post on PressFlex that blogs are nothing new. There have been op-ed pieces, Christmas letters from families, and homepages for years. Blogs just offer another medium for all the information from those older medium forms to exist on.